Hello everyone, this is Scott of ET Database, and I want to share with you some objects that I found on Mars. For instance, here is what looks like an anti-aircraft military gun on top of this mountain. It's strategically placed on top of the mountain and tilted upwards like it was aiming at some kind of aircraft. And right next to it, there seems to be a bunker, almost looks like a bunker next to it. Do you see this right here? It looks like a military-style bunker, deliberately made and to protect the area. To me, it looks like that. And this whole thing from here to here looks like it's part of that bunker. But look at the gun itself. Now, if I zoom out, let's take a closer look at where this object is. It's right here where my cursor is. This is a very big photograph. This is Gigapan. And as you see, there's quite a bit here. But the fact is, this gun is just remarkable. And it's just absolute proof that there was some kind of threat that was necessary to protect themselves from. Let's take a closer look at this gun. Here is a screenshot of the gun on the hill, and as you see, it's in a different color because what I did was I took the screenshot, dropped it in the Photoscape X Mac program, and it went into natural color when I hit auto levels. It just went in natural color. Now let's go back to normal. Okay, so what I did here is I went up here, hit this auto levels, and pushed accept, push sharpen, and there we go. Now what it does is take the false color off and leave the natural colors of the area. And look at that, there's something over here too in this location. But it looks like there's part of walls and everything here. This object does look like it's next to some kind of giant bunker up here. Doesn't this look like one of those cement bunkers, but with a huge Canon sticking out of it, a huge gun of some sort? And the end of the gun, do you notice the end of the gun is wider, like some military guns are also? That's very strange, isn't it? And it really shouldn't be that highly detailed, but it really has a lot of detail to it. Okay, let's look at the other things. Okay, let's leave the gun and check out this awesome view and look at a face that I found. Now the face is, the gun's over here, the face is way over here. So where my cursor is on the far left. Let's zoom in on it. It's right over here and it's in pretty good detail. Can you see the face yet? Can you see the face for yourself without me showing you where it is? Somewhere in this, there's a face. Okay, let me show you where it is. It's right here. There's a helmet, and the helmet is part of the neck and shoulder area. There is eyebrows with it looks like wrinkles on it, and there's a nose area. See the nose? Nose looks big and triangular. It doesn't look like a human nose. See the lips? Lower lip, upper lip. The chin comes all the way down to here, has a little cliff in the chin right there. And look at this ridge going along the cheek. Look at that. I mean, that is some big muscles. This person looks like they're very, very old. Okay, let's look at the face in natural color. Here we have the face as I see it. I colorized what looks like a tunic yellow, and it covers the cheeks and the shoulders and the back part. And look at the back, the tunic area, the head area. It's kind of curved, almost like the religious ones we see in ancient Egypt. It's curved in the back and very long. Look at the nose. I colorized the skin pink to make it stand out much from the yellow over here. And the skin is very wrinkled. And you see huge lips, and the area just looks like a very, very muscular kind of species. Now let's take the original. I'm going to take the original, drop it in, and this is just a screenshot. Hit auto levels, and you see the difference. Okay, NASA puts this in a red filter so that we see the red planet as they want us to see it, red. And also makes things harder to see when they're all one color. This is the face right here. Let me zoom out again so you can see everything around it. And let's zoom in on the face. Let's see if we can make it a little darker. Adding the darkness makes it stand out quite a bit. This is Photoscape X program I'm using. It's on the MacBook. Not too expensive. It's like $25. Some donations got it for me, so I appreciate the donations. It really does help me. Hey, look at that. It looks like there's an eye area, isn't there? Okay, let's look at some other artifacts I found in this photograph. Look at this ancient pyramid. It's actually on the edge of this mountain. It looks like it's been deliberately made, and as you see, when I move backwards, you can see the full view and how this is sitting perfectly upright like a temple on the side of a mountain. Very odd indeed. And the object itself is several meters tall. I would say 4 to 5 meters tall at least, maybe more. Up above it, there seems to be some kind of words cut into this side of the stone. Like this one looks like a 4, this one looks like an upside down U. What do you think? Here we have something that looks like a structure with a huge lid on it. Now it looks like this piece right here, as you see, was part of a structure that was hollow. It looks empty inside and it looks very thin. Sort of like a habitat, a place to live, a building. This object here, although it's in the shape of a coffin, looks like a lid to a building or a coffin itself. This could be a broken piece of the coffin, but I don't see any other pieces around. It's hard to tell. The other pieces might be buried. I mean, look how this is a jar sitting sideways, and this is a round here and round here. This is rounded also, but it's kind of, it looks flat here, but it is buried, so maybe it's also much, much longer and goes under the ground. So that, to me, is a sign of ancient skills of creating and crafting things. Right over here we have the fragments of a broken, looks like a foundation of a building, and another structure right over here with some kind of a tubular thing sticking out. Let's look at this in original color. Okay, here we have that fragment in original color, and if I push cancel, here it is in the false color NASA puts it in. However, if I put it on auto levels, this is what we get. And you can really see that there is some kind of wall over here that is 90-degree angle to the ground, and also has something like a flag object or some kind of icon on very top of it. It's difficult to see. Let's see if we could sharpen it a little bit. Okay, and this does look like a tube or something sticking out of this black structure over here. And that's what it looks like. Kind of cool. But it does look like the corner foundation of a building. What we have here looks like a some kind of shuttlecraft right here, black shuttlecraft that has landed on its belly area, and it looks like the cockpit area has been broken out, probably through time or something. Let's look at this object in original color. Right now it's in false color, and this is where it's located at in the photograph, right there. It's really hard to find, so make sure you watch this video if you want to find it. Here we are with Photoscape X again. I'm using this program to fix the color because I don't like this red filter they use. Push auto levels and there it is. NASA original. NASA original. Now as you see with this original, you can see the colors better and make out the detail of different objects better. And it's easier to tell things apart from others. And as you see, this object is very, very black compared to the other objects around it. And that doesn't make a lot of sense. Why is this object a different color than the other objects around? Now, to me, it looks like the side fin of a shuttle of some sort. Have you ever seen Stargate Atlantis? Well, one of the Stargate Atlantises had these little shuttles that look kind of like this, and so does Star Trek. And it does look like, to me, a possible shuttlecraft that's landed in this photograph somewhere. And this area where the cockpit would have glass or some kind of covering that's clear, it looks like that covering's been broken off and removed. Perhaps over time it's been broken or stolen. But to me, this looks like an alien craft that's landed on Mars. Okay guys, if you watched this far, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so you'll see other future videos. And if you have any comments, the things you want me to look into, or URLs you want me to see, just post it in the comments below and I will check it out and maybe make a video about it. Thank you very much.